What's going on, guys? This is YB Trading. Welcome to another video about Finviz scanner. Now in this video I'm going to be talking about my own top 3 scanner settings for Finviz that I use every day. Now before I go, guys, if you don't know what Finviz is or how to change the settings in Finviz, I have created another video and I'll post a link below. Do check that out before you go into this video. Once you watch that video, hopefully it's going to give you an idea of how to navigate through Finviz and also change the settings for screeners. Alright, with that being said, let's get to business. Now my first scanner is up 5%, guys. So my first scanner up 5%. I'm going to go through the settings that I have changed and then I'll explain you what I'm looking for on this. So we want performance to be today up, and then the price today price to be over 2, performance 2, today up 5%, today plus 5%, and then we want stocks only, and then change up, change from open is up, and current volume is 10. Now that's my settings, guys. You can play around with these settings, for example, especially the volume. What this finds is something like this. As you can see, look at that, the top ticker is B big, so it has been running. It finds a nice little stock that has been doing well, so with good volume. So as you can see, this one last day, as you can see, moved from 5 to 8s, almost 9s, and DD quite a lot of stocks that looks good. So this will be my first scanner that I will use to find my watch list. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. The second scanner settings I'm going to talk about is down -5%, so down 5% basically. So let's get to the settings. Okay, so down 5%. So we've got performance today down, price over 2, performance number 2 is today -5%. Remember, we're looking for a stock that has been going down, and industry should be stocks only. Change is down, and change from the open is also down, right? And then current volume, you can keep it over 10 million, but in this case I've kept it over 5 million. Okay, those are the settings for down -5%. Let's have a look what we are coming up with. AMC, as you can see, last day is already looking red, which probably is today, and ABBV is looking really badly red, really weak. So it's trying to find the stocks that are weak. There you go. As you can see on the daily, those stocks don't look good, do they? Right, perfect. So that is -5%, the second scanner I use constantly and regularly. Now the third, the final scanner that I'm going to be talking about is the best one of them all, guys. That's the one I rely mostly on to get my main watch list, which is momentum scanner. Right, this scanner I love. Out of this scanner, most of these results will go into my watch list, right? So this, if I were to give you one scanner, it probably will be this one, guys. Now let's go into the settings on this. So we're gonna change our performance to today up, and 20-day moving average, 20-day simple moving average should be price above SMA 20, price above SMA 20, and as usual, guys, price over 2, and then average true range over 0.25s. Now you can keep this over 0.50 or 1, but I like to keep it. It doesn't really, this is not a deal breaker. I can even change it back to any. Wouldn't make much of a difference. Volatility should be weak over 4%. 3%. And then industry, stocks only as usual, and then relative volume over 3. And we've got change from open up 3% and current volume over 10 million. Right. So these are the settings, guys. You can take a snapshot of these and change these settings around, and maybe even play around with certain settings to give you a better result. And let me know if it does, guys. Anyways, so what is this momentum scanner bringing us, right? Momentum scanner brought us Be Big. As you can see, guys, that Be Big we talked about, up 5%, also scanned this and found it. And then Aether, all right, is moving. Remember, it was moving earlier last few days ago. It has some good moves. And BEKE, that looks interesting. Looks like a nice little bounce daily, right? I will keep an eye on that, definitely. And Futu. Now, as you can see, all of these, Be Big, I'm interested. Aether, I'm interested. BEKE, definitely interested. And Futu as well, definitely. So all of these will definitely go on my watch list, guys. As you can see, it's extremely useful for creating a nice watch list with momentum. Now you can actually shift this to look for something that has down momentum as well. All you will have to do is let's try to find it. Actually, let's do today up, today down, and then price above the SMA 20 is going to change to price below SMA 20, right? Price below SMA 20, and then over 2 is fine. Average true range, let's keep it to any. Actually, we don't change that. Let's change it to over 5%, 4%, 5% wouldn't matter that much. Relative volume over 3. Now that is okay for me. Now change from the open. Let's change it to down 3% instead of up 3%, right? And we have got 10 million volume over 5 million. We haven't found anything. Today down over 3, week over volatility. And then let's change this to relative volume to, let's say, any, right? Because there's not much of a huge volume based stocks that were going down, that's why it didn't find anything. But since we changed relative volume to any, it brought us with 2 stocks, Hexo and ENDP. As you can see, guys, Hexo quite weak, and ENDP as well quite weak, right? Now that's how you can actually flip these settings, by making sure that you flip the right settings, right? For example, you don't need to flip volatility. You want volatility even if it's going down. You want to have that. And also obviously volume, you can change around, but I wouldn't recommend going anything under 5 mil. Now it depends also when you're searching for these, guys. If you are searching after the open, for example, let's say you are searching at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. EST, that 5 million is not going to find anything, guys, right? So you want to keep it maybe under 1k, under 500k, something like that. As you can see, there's more things coming up. It's really important to understand when you're searching for those stocks, right? I usually do my search right at the end of the day after the market closes. So this has to be over either 5 million or 10 million. But if you're doing something like midday during the market open hours, it depends how far you are after the open. You will have to adjust this. Keep it a bit lower so you can get more result. So those are the settings that I use constantly every day, and most of my watch list will come from those 3 scanners. Right, guys, that's it for the video. Hope you liked it, and any questions, any queries, please post in the comments below and show some love. Take it easy, stay safe, ciao.